Chris John for KaijuPop.com, and this is Prismatic Solid on the PS4, a sort of Japanese indie effort by, I assume that's Yoichi? Oh, it's probably Yoichi Komori. Yes, you see down the bottom there, copyright 2010-2015. This is actually quite an old game originally. It was an XNA title, so it kind of came out on, I believe, Xbox Live Indie Games originally. I think there were actually quite a few Japanese offerings on XBlig when it was still around on the 360. It was kind of a popular platform, and players bought the game, I believe, to PC and now to PS4 as well. It's a shooter, as you might have been able to tell just by the shit going on in the background at the start there. And we're gonna go ahead fully localized. Oddly, this isn't out on Western PSN stores yet, but it is entirely in English, and even oddly for a Japanese game, lets you hit X for confirm instead of circle. So we're gonna go in here now. It's an arcadey style game, and it's got the sort of Tempest Defender, classic arcade style approach to going for things. So if you want to go for a high score, then you should start with stage 1, the ridge, and then go all the way through to stage 6. But if you just want to see more of the game, then you can start from each individual stage and you'll get a nominal score. So if I start at stage 2, which is water, then I'm going to start with 20,000 points, but that's not, ideally what you want to do if you want a good score. Not to say I'll get a good score anyway, because I'm quite bad at this game. Oh crap, already I screwed up there by using one of my options where I didn't want to. Because counterintuitively, X is not fire, triangle is fire, which is weird. It's weird. The thing is, first of all, you see, there's lots of goings on over here. Lots of particle effects, very flashy, in the face kind of thing to distract you from the game, from the fact that the game's art's not that great. But the real gimmick here is that I have 3 options on my ship, and you see them protecting me there. So they kind of act as shields, depending on their locations and where they are around me. So I want to use those. And also I can flip between their formations by using L1 and R1. And the different formations will obviously protect me differently, but also give me different sort of shooting modes. So this is, I'm 100% surrounded and pretty safe here, but, I'm not shooting worth shit, so I'm not getting many points. Boss. Ah, crap. I was able to do this without using a life last night. This is, by the way, only the second time I played this game, so that's my excuse anyway. I also have a color-coded aspect to this, so I should just use my power-ups here. You see there are 3 bars in the top right, top left rather. Blue, purple, and red there, and they also control or indicate the size of the options. So the more power that each option has, the bigger they are, the bigger the option is, and the more protection they offer around me. So I want to be safe. I want to get as many, have those options powered up as much as possible. But they also indicate each individual button. So the blue option is on the cross button, purple is on square, red is on circle, and oh crap, there we go. And they each have their own smart bombs. So you saw when I was fighting the boss before, I was hitting circle, and I diminished my red options power because I was using that particular smart bomb. So there's a risk and reward aspect to that. Do I want protection offered by having these options as shields with their big tendrils, or do I want to destroy as much as possible by using smart bombs and getting everything cleared out here? So I think I can afford a little bit of square power there. A little bit more square power. There you go. More stuff. Oh yeah, I'm doing pretty well here. So yeah, it's all about option placement, which is quite clever, actually. You know, it's really interesting to strategically place these options around you, and then know that they each have their power to clear the screen, but they do so at your own risk. Is really cool because it's hooray, I got a trophy. Because like the instinct is I want to blow everything up. I'll be safer if I blow everything up. But in actual fact, you're going to leave yourself more vulnerable. So you've got to be constantly aware of the levels. Wow, stuff's going bananas. Of the levels of the energy around you, and you kind of I've only got one life left. I've lost my chance of getting a perfect on this stage. Crap. And you also kind of have to experiment with the different formations around your ship and how effective they are. What? That was cheap. The efficacy of the different weapon formations as I suck and die. Send score, yes or no? It's an oddly Japanese thing, isn't it? You'd have thought that we would get an entry there for today at least. Continue? Shall I start again from here? Yeah, let's start again from... So if you hit continue, then you just get the nominal score, so... Let's see how far we can go here. That was appalling. Let's start again. There we go. Yeah, you kind of have to get used to the benefits and drawbacks of each individual thing. Typically, the more firepower you have, the less protected you are. So me being shit, I think I need all my forward protection here as these Xevious things come down upon me. There we go. Just managed to eke out safety there. There we go. I mean, it's kind of easy, I think, like, because it almost looks like a lot of these assets are stock, you know, in a way, and the UI is super ugly, and it hasn't, I don't think it's changed that much since the 360 version. So it's easy to kind of dismiss it initially, I think, because it isn't that flashy, and it isn't as bombastic as a lot of shooters are. You know, you've got this kind of subtle soundtrack instead of like this bass thumping house music or J-metal, which is what you want from a shooter. But it's actually, the more I play it, the more I like it. It's because it is so strategic, and crap's coming all over me here, but it's like, you know, it's tempting you to go, shit's all over the place, I need to use all of my power-ups right now. But you're good, I'm good here, I'm safe. I'm not getting loads of points, but I'm safe, and for now, that's good for me. See how massive my circle thing is? That's massive. Let's do... Nah, it's rubbish. Homing's rubbish. Oh no! Okay. See, this, I mean, shower is just nice and safe, I think. You know? Oh, bum. Except for those laser beams that just wipe you out. But I want to, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to get my options just in the core there. Just get right in there. Smart bomb action there. There we go. Yeah, eat that. Yeah. Easily that time. There you go. But, I mean, the more willing you are to sort of put your health at risk, then the better score you'll get. You know, it's interesting to play something that is like super bullet hell, but where it's less about ship positioning and more about strategical placement. You know, it's a cognitive shooter, which is strange. But oh crap, those things kill you. Okay, but it's throwing a lot of stuff at you at the same time. So this is shit. I don't like this stage at all. It's awful. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that at all. Takes a while for these things for the server to update, I guess. Let's give this one more try, and then I'll see if I can get. We'll see how far we get on the hardest difficulty, I think, or the hardest stage. Right. Now I know what's coming. Now I know those like pillars will harm you, which is strange because they don't seem like they're on the same level. Do you know what I mean? So that's awkward. You know, and I think that's one thing. It's just presentationally. You know, it's throwing a lot at you, but I think it's not good looking in any way. Like a lot of the stuff it's throwing at you is basic or ugly, and that's actually detrimental to gameplay in a thing like this. I mean, bullet hell shooters are really flashy, but it's also just of the utmost importance for these things to be easily read. And I think if there's one thing that's annoying here, it's like the star fields here are starting to give me a headache. And you know, it's making it so like the screen is not easily read at all, and that's a little bit awkward, which is why probably that nice, peaceful, relaxing Zen water stage was the best one I've played so far. Ah crap, I need to... Okay, once again, play it safe. I'm not going for the high scores here. Just trying to get to the end of the stage. I'm gonna surround myself just like turtle up here. There we go. Okay, sound. No! I thought it'd be safe to switch back to shower and saying that. Ah, no. Okay, alright, here we go. I've left myself in a bit of a state over here. Ah, I got through. That bullet got through. I've only got one life left. Okay. I think I can just use snow. There we go. And get up right up close again. Nope. That strategy didn't work either. And it wouldn't even let me get a high score there. So yeah, let's try each of these stages, I suppose. Oh, okay. Alright, I can't try each of these stages because I haven't gotten that far in the game yet. Okay, so it's just you have to start from where you are. So I mean, it's a little game, but it's a clever little game. And yeah, I think you have to play it a couple of times just to get by it. You know, it was one thing that I saw running at TGS this year, and or last year, Tokyo Game Show in 2014, and you know, kind of thought, this doesn't look that hot, and it doesn't look that hot, but give it a chance, because I think it's a lot smarter than it looks as well. You know, I really like the sort of the flow of it, because I'm really bad at shmups. So to have one that kind of gives you this safe way out at the expense of your score, that's interesting. It's an interesting little mechanic. But let's see if we can get one more try here. At least I think I'm gonna get through this section safely this time. So it's all about planning things, getting things through here, and it's distracted by something on the computer over there, and it's not gonna. Okay, let's take one hand off the controller and round up paying the price of one life there, but I think we're good. Okay, right. We know now to hang back from the boss and not wade in, so that's what we're gonna do. We need to snow here. But there again, I mean, like the power-ups that actually expand the scope and the power of your options kind of only come if you're willing to take that risk to blow up everything in a wave. So nuts. It's pretty hard. Nah. Okay, hang back. I'm gonna hang down the bottom of the screen here. I think should be able to deal with it. Ain't you, pink thing? Okay. We got this. I think. Yeah! Eat bats! Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay. They're just like these balls, which just seem like stock assets from something, you know. It really isn't. I mean, apart from the fact that it is pushing a lot of particles and it's all running very, very smoothly, which is cool. Apart from that, the game looks a bit shit. Crap, I thought I could bump myself in there. Can I? Maybe I can still. Nope. Nope, nope. But I will send my score 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Not great there. Okay. Nah. Yeah, so that's Prismatic Solid. It doesn't look the best, but it's pretty cool and pretty clever and a lot smarter than it looks. It might be worth your time. It's on the Japanese PSN now for 1,300 yen, which I think translates to probably something like $15 if and when it comes to the West. I presume like those plans are in place, but Playism haven't put anything on the US PSN store as of yet. There's still Torkel, which came out toward the end of last year, that hasn't appeared yet before Prismatic Solid arrives. But yeah, it might be worth your time. It's pretty interesting, I reckon, anyway. Chris Chart for KaijuPup.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.